Hey guys, Lester, and welcome back to another Minecraft mod showcase here on the channel. Today we're going over a mod that I've actually used a bunch in the past year or so in my mod battle series, but we never really did a review on it. And guys, today is that day. We're going to be going over the Enders Cataclysm mod. You guys might just know it as the Cataclysm mod because that's what I refer to. But this is an amazing mod that adds in just a few new mobs, also known as bosses, into your world. As well as some structures and some items as well. This is meant to be the next advancement after Netherite. So if you guys have been enjoying the mod showcases on the channel and you're hyped for another one, consider leaving a like on this video if you enjoy it. Smash the subscribe button. I promise it won't hurt you and you'll only help the numbers go up on the videos. And feel free to leave comments throughout the video with anything that interests you or something you think is really, really cool. And yeah, let's get right into this. So, I kind of have everything planned out already, but I'm not going to show off the mobs till last, because they are, of course, the main thing. But I'll really quickly read this note left on the CurseForge page. So, the Cataclysm mod adds in different dungeons, challenging boss fights, and powerful items. This mod is inspired by the Minecraft Dungeons mod, being more unique, complex, and powerful compared to Vanilla's dungeons. Defeat them, battle to prove yourself, and get even more powerful gear. So I'm really excited to go over all this stuff. But I will say in advance, the CurseForge page doesn't really have much information on the items. It just kind of has information about the bosses. So we'll go over the bosses last since that's the most information we have. But I'll show you guys some of the weapons that you can acquire in this mod. So first up, we have the Incinerator. Fully charged takes 3 seconds. If you stop holding right click after 3 seconds, you can summon a flame strike in the direction you're looking at. Warning, this item may be lost as the flame strike explodes when it disappears. So this is a weapon, a sword. It does 12 attack damage, 1.5 attack speed, and 1 attack range. So it is crafted with combining a netherite sword with 2 ignitium ingots, which you get from killing one of the bosses, and blaze rods, and you will acquire this sword. So I'll quickly show the attack. First off, I'll show what it looks like. You might be able to know whose sword this is if you watch my mod battles, but if I hold right click, oh, is it not going to work? Because I'm in creative? All right, let me try survival. Maybe I need to have some sort of energy to power it. Anyway, so that's the sword. We have the Infernal Forge, which does 13 attack damage and 0.8 attack speed. It says, when in the main hand, you can hit a block with the right click to cause a wide range damage. FYI, this is a pickaxe. So this is meant to be a pickaxe. This is what it looks like in my hand. And it says I can hold left click and it will cause a wide range of damage. Oh, like that. Okay, right click. I don't know why I thought it was left click. So yeah, that's really cool. But it's meant to be a pickaxe, of course, so there's that. All right, let's put this away. And then we have the Gauntlet of Guard. When this is in your main hand, you can pull entity with right click, so you can pull entities towards you. And when in the main hand, it does 11 attack damage and 1.1 attack speed, and that is not craftable at all. I forgot to show how to craft the hammer. Oh, the hammer's not craftable either, so they're both boss drops then. And then we have this Void Scatter Arrow, which is crafted with a Void Jaw and Spectral Arrows. So that's a new arrow type as well. No new bow from what I saw, but I guess you could just use the Void Scatter Arrow and regular bow. Here is the armor set, which is the Ignitium set, Lava Vision with the helmet. You have the chestplate, which can combine with the Elytra. You have the leggings, which provide Flame Reflex, and Lava Walker for the boots. And this is the crafting recipe for it. So you basically just combine a netherite set in the smithing table with Ignitium ingots, and you will be able to acquire the set, as you can see right here. That's how you do it. And for the Elytra version, you just combine the Ignitium chestplate with Elytra in the smithing table, and you get that. I really like that they're doing that. I think this is the first mod I've ever seen, or at least so far, that gives Elytra on the chestplate itself. So I'll put on the full version of the armor just to show you guys what it would look like. And this is what I look like. Of course, I have the Elytra as well combined with it. It's a really, really cool set, and I think I'm going to be rocking it for the rest of this video. But yeah, really nice. And then there's also this monstrous helm. If you fall below half your HP while wearing it, you will push nearby monsters and gain buffs that strengthen defense, knockback resistance, and regeneration. And this you get by combining a netherite helmet with the monstrous horn, which is an item drop in the game. and you will get that helmet. So really, really cool armor set that you can get, plus this different helmet as well. And there's also 3 music discs that you can find in the world. I'm not sure if they're going to be boss drops or just loot drops, but there are 3 specific music discs that you can also find. Also, here's all the decoration blocks that are within the mod. Don't want to waste too much time, so I won't go over them in detail or how to craft them, but I do recommend always having just enough items installed so you can have all the recipes displayed before you. But here's all the decoration blocks that are provided to you. But without further ado, let's get into the individual bosses. So I will quickly spawn each one in and just sort of show off what they look like. I'm not going to kill them though, because that would take too much time, but I will fly over here a little bit just to sort of show them off. If you guys want to see their full-scale battles, though, I'd recommend checking out my Mob Battles channel because I've showcased all of these guys pretty much. So first up, we have the Ender Golem. 150 health, 12 armor bars. This is what he looks like. He will spawn in a structure in the end, which we will be going to check out, so do not worry. He does 10 to 14 melee damage. He does 10 to 16 damage with an earthquake attack, and 10 to 14 damage with a void rune attack. The Ender Golem is very similar to a Minecraft Dungeons redstone golem, and its body's made up of redstone, and it moves, or obsidian, sorry, not redstone, and it moves with the force of the void. So that's what he looks like. Next up, we have the Ender Guardian, which is a full-scale boss that does have custom music and everything. He has 300 health, 20 armor bars. He does 16 melee damage with a burst attack. He does 17.6 gravity pull attack damage. He does 24 uppercut damage. Also, I'm going to... Can I just peaceful him? Oh, I can't peaceful him. Kill all command for the win. Let me just wipe him out really quick because I don't want the music to I don't want the music to overshadow what I'm trying to say here. The Ender Guardian, being the final boss of the Ruined Citadel structure, is much more powerful than his Ender Golem cousin. Boasting higher attack stats and more attack patterns, he's more powerful. He harnesses the void energy to attract and move nearby entities. So very, very terrifying creature, and it looks like he did drop the Gauntlet of the Guard, which is the item I showed before. Next up, we have the Netherite Monstrosity, which is this boy right here. Another boss, 500 health, 10 armor bars. He does 22 damage. The Netherite Monstrosity is located in the Nether. It causes devastating close range damage, occasionally shooting lava when its target is too far away. Although this ranged attack has its limitations, it can also be used a total of 3 times before the monstrosity has to recharge. So he's really, really cool. Again, I've shown him off my mob battles, how he fights, what he does. So if you guys want to check them out, I'll try to remember to leave those specific mob battles at the cards at the top right hand corner just so you guys can see them in action. But that is him. Next up, we have the Ignited Revenant, which is this guy right here. 80 health, 12 armor bars. He looks like a Demented Blaze. He does 6 melee attack damage. He does 4 Ashen Breath Bone Storm damage. Sorry. 2 Revenants appearing in the Burning Arena. It blocks attacks with its shields, as you can see, but you can either pierce the shield or break it with a critical axe attack. It shoots out Ashen Breath at a certain time and throws bones while flying. Now, the final bad boy himself, Ignis. Let me put him over here. He does have a boss music theme now, so I'm going to have to erase him. But he has 450 health, 10 armor bars, and a very epic boss theme. But if you guys watched my most recent mob battle, you would have heard it. So he does 450 health. He has 10 armor bars. His damage is 14 plus max entity's health 5% with sword swing attacks. He does 14 damage plus max entity's health 3 damage with a small swing attack, and 14 damage plus max entity's health 15% shield smash attack. So he has Siphon. He can siphon your health away if you are curious, and he does drop the music disc and the ingots that you will need to make the armor and stuff. He's also pretty much one of the main bosses, if not the main boss, with how cool he is. And that's all the information on the page about the bosses, but there are a few other mobs I wanted to look at that I saw in creative. So there is the Nameless Sorcerer and the Ender Maptura. So here's the Nameless Sorcerer. He's a work in progress mob, 50 health. We'll kill him. And then we have whatever this Maptura thing is, 16 health, 6 armor bars. It's like a little beetle. And that is what drops the Void Jaws. So really cool, but without further ado, let's head into the Nether first and show off the structure. Or the structures. Oh wow, I literally spawned in a fortress. That's hilarious. Now, I don't feel like flying around, so I'm just going to use the /locate command. So you can use this with this mod. There are 3 structures we need to locate. I don't know which areas they spawn in, like be at the end or the nether. So I'm going to assume the ruined citadel, yeah, the burning arena spawns here. So let's TP over to it. Okay, so this is what it's going to look like in your nether. It is a massive, massive structure like this. It literally takes up the entire nether. Like, it's ridiculous. But if you enter it, you will see in the center there is a spawner block which will actually ignite and spawn in, I believe it is Ignis. Oh, that's unfortunate. There's actually lava pouring in here. But this is what the structure looks like. It is, like I said, a massive arena, and you are meant to fight a boss fight here. I recommend coming here prepared. I do not recommend just stumbling upon this and thinking you can loot it. Speaking of looting, though, you will notice that you can literally fly through this whole area and pretty much fight the ignited remnants that appear here if you want to defeat them. If you come all the way down here, which seems to be the entrance, you can see there's a spiral staircase all the way up. But you cannot miss this structure. If you are in the nether, you'll see it. It's very much hollowing out this entire chunk of land. It's pretty crazy. Now, as you can tell, it definitely does cut off the place. So, you know, enter at your own risk. But really, really cool structure. Now, I wanted to see if the other thing spawns, because there's Burning Arena. I think the Ruined Citadel is in the end. But what about the Soul Blacksmith? Okay, Soul Blacksmith spawns here too. So let's go to see the Soul Blacksmith. Is that going to be the structure right here? Yeah, Netherite Monstrosity spawns at the Soul Blacksmith. So, holy crap. Okay, so I'm going to assume you're supposed to appear right here. Because, yeah, there's, like, cranes and stuff. Looks really nice. There's little, like, blacksmith areas here. You got some, like, destroyed anvils, some blast furnaces. I see the piglins have made themselves at home here. I feel like this is intercut with a bastion. I think that's why. But here he is, the Netherite Monstrosity. He's just chilling here waiting to fight you. He's in the blue flames. That's pretty cool. Yeah, this is a bastion, isn't it? I think that's why. I'm pretty sure that's why. This is spawning. I could be wrong. That could be part of the structure. But it looks like this was spawned in a bastion. Like the structure. So, the generation could use a little bit of work, but... Actually, maybe this isn't a bastion. I can't tell. I don't explore bastions enough to know the difference, but this is such a massive structure. Also, there's literally a ancient debris just chilling right there as like the headstone piece. That's really cool. But yeah, this place is a bunch of things to explore. Yeah, it's definitely a bastion. And yeah, I just hope your generation doesn't combine structures or anything, but it's definitely a huge arena to fight in, except for the lava, though. It's pretty awkward with that. But let's get out of here and let me head back to the overworld, because there's one more structure we need to check out, and it's in the end, actually. Oh, let me go into spectator. I don't want to ruin how this looks. Oh yeah, the little bug guys are spawning here. Look at that. But yeah, so this is what the structure looks like in the end. It is supposed to be a sort of citadel looking place. It's got all of the new blocks at it, which is really cool. If you were to enter the place, you can navigate through it. However, we are meant to find the boss, which I think he's right over there. So let me try to get to him. We're just going to make our way through. Of course, there's a bunch of... For some reason, this looks like a room you would loot, but there's no loot in it. But here is one of the boys right here. We have the Ender Golem. He's sort of like one of the guards of this place. I think it said you're meant to fight these guys first and then go after the... I forget his name, but I'm going to just cheat and go into spectator mode and look for him. There might be a chance we just don't find him. I do want to check to see what's in this loot, though. Okay, some just diamonds and gold, so nothing too crazy. There's some shulkers here as well, so this is definitely a place you do not want to come not prepared, although the loot is pretty equivalent to, it looks like the, what would you call it? The end cities. It looks equivalent to the end cities, but yeah, there's a bunch of the Ender Golems here, it looks like. Now, I'm not finding the big guy, though. Perhaps I just got unlucky. Oh, wait, no, he's below. Okay, so what you're going to want to do is get below the structure. It looks like, I don't think there's an entrance, though. Yeah, this is where he would spawn. So, oh, right here is where you would enter, I think. Because there's, yeah, trapdoors right here. You'd hop down, and then you'd fight him. So this is where the, I forget what he's called. The Ender Guardian will spawn. Yep, there he is. And then you can, of course, fight him, do whatever you wish with him. So yeah, 3 main bosses. You got the Ender Guardian, Ignis, and the Netherite Monstrosity. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this mod. It really only adds in 3 massive structures to your world, some epic boss fighting music, an epic set of armor which is stronger than Netherite, and some extra stuff to do in your world. I think this is a really well put together mod, and of course it still continues to update. I forgot to mention at the beginning of the video, but it is in version 1.19.2 in all previous recent versions of Minecraft. So check it out for yourselves. And if you guys want to see the mobs in action, check out my mob battle series. I will have them linked in the top right hand corner so you guys can just see some of the fights that these mobs have done and performed in. And yeah, that's really all there is to say. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, smash the like button, subscribe if you're new, and I hope to see you all next, and have a great day, everyone. Stay safe. Goodbye.